up late, Glenmaggie, all right. He won't want to lose his heat, and he also want to do a quick race time to put himself in good position for the final of the Glenmaggie Gold Cup. But he's got to get there. They've got to be reliable. They've got to be fast, and he's got some good competition out there. And we're racing. The flag drops, and the you know what stops. Harrison puts a hammer up, but look at Nigel Davini pushing hard in the Nova as they come down into the bottom turn. Back into second place, GP1 into third, Chris Pugsley. Pugsley Racing, I should say, and then Chris Oakley on the outside. Davini tight on the corners. GP1 now starts to line it up down through the bottom turn. The big Grand Prix hydroplane. Pushing hard as the two tunnel boats do battle. Up into the top turn they go for the first time. Davini on the pins of the main in the Nova, the 6-litre displacement boat, trying to run the short line. Harrison running the wide line, trying to spark up the big GP1, but Davini's all over it like a fat kid on a cupcake at the moment. Back straight away, we've got boats on the back course, back of the course there now as they tip in. Davini running tight. Harrison now trying to line up the GP1. Davini with plenty of acceleration. Harrison loafing along in the GP1. Chris Oakley up into third. Brad Rose into fourth spot at the moment. The little 2-litre tunnel boat working hard. Harrison sparks up the GP1 down the back straight away now. Nigel Davini in the Nova, trying to push hard. They tip the boat into the port turn, the bridge end of this beautiful Glenmaggie course. Harrison now, GP1 looking resplendent as it comes through the bottom turn. Harrison stepping on it. Brought into conservative mode now as he's got one lap to go. Davini pushing hard in the Nova. A little 6-litre displacement doing a great job. First to the outboards, Chris Oakley in the Chris Oakley racing machine. Picks up the yellow flag and sets off on his last lap. Harrison bashing through some waves down the back straight away. The big 510 cubic inch Chevy into the port turn for the last time at the bridge end of the course. Harrison turning it on as he comes through. Harrison taking the win in heat number 1 of the Glenmaggie Gold Cup. Fucking shit me. Nova, Davini comes through into second place. Down in the bottom turn, Chris Oakley getting the job done into third spot at the moment. Brad Rose into fourth as they come through and get the job done. So an easy win there for GP1 in his heat of the Glenmaggie Gold Cup. But he's got lots of strong competition coming up in the next couple of heats and the final. Next race on the card is the Glenmaggie Cup heat number 2. So give it up, Grant Harrison, ladies and gentlemen, winner of heat number 1 of the Glenmaggie Gold Cup. Conservative